Alright, so you guys wake up, you go to the mall, you go to the school, you go to the theater, and you just don't get respect. You might think you get respect, but you don't. And I know some of you are thinking, no, I get respect. You don't get respect. People like Tupac get respect. Alright? People like Eminem, respect.
Hey, you look kind of like him.
People like me. Gets respect. Okay? Now, I know you're like, oh man, I really want some of that respect. I want to grab hold of that respect. And there's one thing you can take. There's one thing you can get out of this is how to be a gangster. Oh, respect. Respect, 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 respect. So, we're going to cover 3 things of how to become a gangster. We're going to know what is a gangster, we're going to find out how to look like a gangster, and we're going to find out how to act like a gangster. You see this kid? Glasses, tattoos, and a necklace. He's 5 years old, has more respect than anybody in this room. He has a huge forehead, right? But you're not going to say that to his face. You know why? Respect. So, according to Urban Dictionary, there's 2 types of gangsters. First gangster are the hood gangsters. Alright, you got signs, tattoos, all this stuff, all this good stuff.
He's in there.
Gangsters are considered thugs. They're often illiterate, and they can't really, talk very well. But hey, they try to appear like criminals by graffitiing, by selling drugs, all that nice stuff. Sometimes associated with gangs, but they also inhabit a place called the ghetto. But these sometimes they're solo gangsters. They don't have no gangs. They're just off their own. Yes. And the second kind of gangsters are the mobsters. Now these guys had some crazy respect, but they're not really around anymore, or you don't really hear about them. So we're not going to really cover this. This was 1950s, way back then. So now we're going to go how to look like a gangster. Best way to look like a gangster, you just want really baggy clothes, like as baggy as it gets. You want XXXL, triple XL, because you want to be able to, you want saggy pants, like really saggy. And you want to be able to cover your sagginess, so that way, you don't see your butt. Chains. You want a lot of chains. A ton of chains. Saggy pants is also a must, according to GangsterNation.com. You gotta sag your pants, no ifs or buts. Tattoos. This guy has respect in prison, probably. Respect for prison. He has lipstick on his face. Eyebrow tattoos, you're not going to mess with them, that's respect. Yeah. Bandanas are also another thing. You want a bandana, just whatever your colors are. If you're not into colors, like if you're just solo, you maybe wear white, use white and be your own person, but I wouldn't wear red or blue, because that could be dangerous. How to act, and now we're going to cover how to act like a hood gangster. Now, nicknames are our best place to start according to ehow.com. So my name is Charlie Childers IV. They might call me CC4 or C4. Gangster. C4, You want to make up words like shiznits, and you want to use words like ain't and got. Just take the vocab you've learned all your life and just throw it away. And just talk like you don't even know what you're saying. Also say things like homie and ain't got. Talk like you know what you're talking about, but don't make a lot of sense. Like, example, I'm the gangster in the hood, yo, busting shiznits and laying the cuts straight sit on your booty. With me Colt 40 and homies cutting back, flat spits in me crib, yo. Alright, you don't know what I just said. I don't even know what I just said. But gangsters, they're going to pick up on that, and you know what they're going to think? Respect. Okay. So, what do we learn in all this? Well, you learn 3 things. What is a gangster? There's the hood gangsters, the mob, and how to act like a gangster. You know, bandana, sagging pants, all that cool stuff you just gotta do. How to act like a gangster, talk like you don't know what you're saying, just make up things, and gangsters are just gonna think one thing, respect. So, and by learning all these things, by learning everything I told you, you can do one thing, and you can get what you want out of life, and that is respect. You can get that respect by learning what I told you. Yo.
Yeah, dude.